Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. There haven't been a lot of videos. First, I moved interstate from Queensland near the Gold Coast back to Melbourne and Victoria, which is where Talitha is. So that's a good move for us. Back to the boat and hopefully get some good projects going this year. What we have encountered so far was some massive bushfires across Australia. We happened to miss most of them on our drive interstate, so that was lucky. However, because of my job, we're busy involved in assisting in fighting the bushfires and in bushfire relief. That's just ended for us now as I'm about to post this video. And now we're facing coronavirus, so I guess we'll see what happens. So far, everyone I know is totally fine, not exposed, not in quarantine, but we'll see what the government has in store for us. Hopefully we can actually get onto some good boat projects. However, in the interim for the next few weeks, I will release a number of videos. We spent 8 days sailing in the Whitsundays on a Beneteau Oceanus 41.1, a bit of an older model. And we'll give you a tour of the boat, show you some highlights of our trip, and some of the stuff that happened. I'll give you that story. And I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we'll be back making some great videos. If you are a subscriber, or if you see this video and you like the video, please hit the like button or share it with your friends on social media. Or think about subscribing and hit the notification button so you know when we do upload some new videos. And thanks for joining us, and thanks for sticking around for those who have. So in this video, we're going to talk about our trip to the Whitsundays. We planned this long before we got some exciting news, and that was that we're going to have a child this coming July. So the due date's the 10th, but we'll see. Anyway, we booked an Oceanus 41.1 from Beneteau. There's a couple pictures of what the yacht looks like. And this was from Whitsunday Escape. We flew into the Hamilton Island Airport, one of Australia's largest private airports. The runway is very short, and as you'll see later in the video, no sailing around the airport itself. So we arrived, got our luggage. It's a tropical outdoor airport, and here at the airport, they built a ferry terminal so you can take the ferry direct to Airlie Beach, which was where we were heading to start our journey. So as I mentioned, here's one of the reasons why there's a restricted sailing zone around the Whitsundays airport. As you watch, this is a 727 coming into land at Hamilton Island. So here we are, my lovely partner Maxine, her friend from work Chris, and we're boarding the ferry to head over first to Daydream Island, quick stop, to let off some passengers, and then into Airlie Beach. So this trip itself took about an hour. It's a fast cat ferry, passengers only, very convenient, relatively inexpensive, and goes about 25 knots. So quick trip and some great scenery on the way over to the Airlie Beach. Here we are just approaching Airlie Beach now. We were lucky while we were there, a number of yachts in the harbor for the Clipper Around the World race, which we saw a few of them, as well as a few other racing sailing boats that can take you out for the day so you can learn how to ocean race. Arriving at Port Airlie Beach, we took a quick taxi to the other side of town to Able Point Marina, which is now called Coral Sea Marina, and checked in at the Whitsunday Escape office. Picked up some snorkeling gear from the shop downstairs. Okay, so we got our Oceanus Beneteau 41.1. Just a quick tour. We're getting set up to leave in the morning. It's just come out sunset. I'm at the two cabin confederation, so here's a storeroom. Although not in use on our boat. Dishwasher. Lazarette, easy engine storage, and with the stairs as well. Second head and second cabin. And the main salon. And truck table and Max up on the bed, talking to her dad, getting ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And she wants me to turn the aircon off, which I am trying to convince her not to turn it off.
No worries. But we actually land on Monday night.
That is the quick cabin tour. Oh, a 2-head version as well. So there's the head in the back.
All right.
And the main cabin.
Okay. Enjoy Port Arlington. Okay, see you guys. Love you. Bye.
And the second head, but I can head anywhere. Which must have some lights somewhere. I just don't know where they are right now. I'll figure that out in the morning, but let me do that now. After check-in, we did some shopping at the local grocery store, stocked up for our trip, and we paid for an overnight stay on the yacht in the Coral Sea Marina. So the next morning, we started bright and early, quick shower, great facilities at the Coral Sea Marina. Similar to an airline lounge. Here is Bella Brisa, our Beneteau Oceanics 41.1. Coming off the swim platform. We got the wheels covered with our towels right now. But nice stainless steel leather wrapped wheels. Got a couple built-in eskies or coolers in the deck. One main winch. And a couple secondary winches, and I believe they're all electric. We'll find out this morning. Looks like a self-tacking jib. No, don't have a jib. Head sail. Not sure what's going on the track up there. Have to go check it out. We'll be going out this morning for this sort of test cruise on the Oceanic 41.1. Spent the night aboard with air conditioning, which was pretty good, but it's not perfect. Turned it off a couple times and turned it back on. That seemed to help. Sturdy feeling deck. Oh, it is self-tacking. Head sail. Electric winch. Got a couple anchors on board, just one up front right now. Chain locker. Chain's supposed to be marked every 10 meters. I guess we'll see when we let it out. But pretty standard up here. Low tide, obviously, in the marina. But a nice, fairly clear deck. It's looking good. Great covers, and because of the archway, and the boom is up above the cockpit. So if you accidentally jibe, you're not going to hit anybody or knock them overboard. So here we are, Whitsundays escape. And this is Bella Brisa at Beneteau Oceanics 41.1. The stairs are fairly shallow, not steep. We got a 2-cabin configuration, so there's a berth cabin there and the main head, and a storeroom back here with access to the lazarette and the engine. There's also a dishwasher as an option. Lots of storage. Safety equipment here. Little rigging lights. Got the gas stove going right now. Make a morning coffee with these panels. All storage, microwave, dishes, etc. So 4 of them along here. Dual access fridge, it's fair size. This is a freezer. It's a very small freezer compartment, but it is there. And like I said, double access on the fridge. More storage. Also storage under the deck as well. main cabin, city chart table, and R4 cabin has its own head as well. So we'll take her out today. We'll be going out for 7 nights, and we'll give you some updates. So here's the head in the forward cabin. Fairly small. Does have a pull-out shower. And the head in the back a bit bigger. If there wasn't a head, there's a configuration where there's a large double door here into the main salon, and you can walk around both sides of the bed. But fair size. I'd say very good for a couple. In this configuration, I would delete the forward head. There's the rear room. Fair amount of room and some storage. Pretty good. And the rear head is a good size. Some good mirrored storage. And its own shower stall with a plastic or plexiglass shower screen. So yeah, all good. So on day one, we departed the marina about 10:30 with our sail instructor from Whitsunday Escape. Probably sailed for about an hour. Just drop the anchor, raise the sails, make sure we know what we're doing, and then we're off on our own.
Quite unsteady, because the sails they shake, you get high pressure on this side, low pressure on the other side.
So we expected 15 to 20 knots on the first day. We started with one reef in the main and in the head sail, and we put in a second reef later on that day. On the first day, we sailed for a couple hours out to Sawmill Creek for our lunch anchorage, and that afternoon we ended at Cid Harbour for our overnight. So as I said, Maxine and I are expecting our first child in July. This is in mid-January, so she's a few months pregnant. Morning sickness kicked in hard, and Max is not a sailor. She's only been on a tall ship before in the past and was very seasick. So day one, not great for Max, and unfortunately didn't get much better over the remainder of our trip.